Welcome back to the channel, folks. This is CryptoTakeOver coming back with another Bitcoin analysis video for y'all this evening. Bitcoin making a move back up to that 9,700 area, 9,800 area. We're currently maybe gonna retest this top trendline resistance. Is that the case, or are we getting ready to maybe head back lower and maybe not even test that top line of resistance? Well, that's yet to be determined, but if y'all want to stick around for the end of the video, please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way y'all can be updated, and let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I apologize about that. My alarm went off in the middle of recording the video, but we are kind of on a tight timeline right now, so I need to go ahead and push this video out and get some things done for the rest of the evening. So if y'all are brand new to this channel, we use the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace on this channel. If y'all are interested in finding out a little bit more about how that indicator works and how to get a hold of it, you can check some of the links in the description box below. And then also we recently added the TI sequential and the market guide indicator, the buy and sell signals. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look. We're looking at the 15-minute chart right now. We can kind of see that we started to trend below our VWAP here on the 15-minute chart when our daily candle opened. I was expecting a lot of volatility throughout the weekend, so we're definitely seeing that right now. Moving on into the rest of Sunday evening, we can see that our money flow was in the green here, and now we're kind of moving into that reddish area. We still had a few more pumps up here and there, probably just some liquidity pumps for the most part. That's what we can usually expect over the weekend. Our CMEs close at about 9,400, and it looks like we'll probably leave a gap open till the rest of this evening too. Sorry, we're looking at the 30-minute time frame. Let's go on into the 45-minute time frame. And in our 45-minute time frame, we can also see that we're still sitting underneath that VWAP. Things are a little bit choppy right now, getting some heavy wicks up and down as of right now too as well. And for the most part, you can't really tell too much here. Let's turn off Cipher SR and continue on through the charts. As of right now, if we zoom out a little bit, we can see that the green money flow was kind of coming down just a tad bit, and then also we're kind of moving into that reddish money flow area. Now starting to see some sideways chop, some Christmas tree patterns happen, and as we know, once those Christmas tree patterns like to play out, we definitely will start to move in one direction or the other pretty quickly. We can also see here on our 30-minute or 45-minute time frame that we're not really getting into those oversold or overbought positionings with our Cipher B blue wave down here. Everything's just kind of moving sideways. Market kind of unsure of what it wants to do. As of right now, we've been making some bounces off our 100 EMA here on our 45-minute time frame. And then as we move into our 1 hour time frame, let's take a look and see what's happening here. Our 1 hour time frame also kind of telling us that, hey, Bitcoin was kind of just unsure of what the markets were wanting to do. For the most part, as of right now, we were in the green money flow here, having a nice substantial pump from our last trend line support, and then kind of seeing our way into the middle of this channel here, going on out into the end of this symmetrical triangle, which I believe will signal a big move for us going into that first or second week of June. More than likely, we'll get this move by this coming week. Going on into the 1st of June. It is the 31st right now, so we will get our monthly candle close by the end of the day, and we'll take a look all the way at the monthly chart to the end of this too. Let's move on into our 90-minute time frame, see what this is showing us here. 90-minute time frame, money flow is still in the green here as of right now, looking at our 90-minute time frame, but we are starting to clip off just a tad bit on our money flow, maybe even putting in some little bit of lower high trigger waves for us as well. We're currently putting in a green dot as of right now, so we could expect a little bit more volatility moving on into the rest of the first week of June. For the most part, we could honestly come back up here and retest this support line or this resistance line at about the 9,850 area. That is a strong possibility. This wick could have been a sign that we tried to wake up to that 9,850 area but didn't quite get there. So now we're just gonna have to wait to see how the rest of this week plays out. If we want to just continue to move sideways, if we're going to try and come up here and test that 9,850 area, or if we're going to come back down and retest this trend line support almost at about the 9100 area too as well. So really has to wait to and be patient with these markets moving forward. I don't believe that we're going to see any price action until we get to the rest of this the rest of this end of this triangle wedge that we are currently in right now. And if we move on into our 2 hour, let's see what's going on here. See if we can get a clearer picture. Usually once we start to zoom out, we'll get a broader perspective of what the market might be telling us. We had a nice little buy signal here on our 2 hour money flow, kind of moving into that greenish territory as well, putting in a green dot over here for us. So we can definitely see that market is, holding steady in this green money flow as of right now on these lower time frames. And then as we start to zoom out a little bit more, we'll get a better perspective and clearer idea of what might be wanting to happen. If we zoom out even here on the 2 hour, we can also see that we are putting in a lower high still. And even back from when we moved almost to that, this was about the 9,900 area. We had some wicks up to that 9,900 area. The money flow is still sitting in a higher position than where we're at right now too. So this money flow right now, as we can see, is still in the lower high, although we are kind of clipping back up above to move maybe a little bit further up with our green money flow. We still need to be very cautious. This does look like there could be some trigger waves right here on our 2 hour as well to maybe send us, to give us a little bit more of a Christmas tree pattern before we decide to move back the other way. So we're going to be really cautious here and just remember what our higher time frames are. And as we start to show them on the channel, then we can get a broader perspective of what might be happening. So I just want to give y'all a heads up. The VIP membership is still available. I know some people don't want to join until the beginning of the month, so that way they don't have to pay double. So if you want to wait till tomorrow, I do have one more spot left for the 35% off special. If y'all do want to join that, you can feel free to sign up today, but I would probably wait till the 1st of June, so that way you only have to pay once. I do have someone that is wanting to fill that spot the first day of the month, but if you go to the link in the description box and you find out that it's already filled, feel free to message me. We might be able to work something out. Honestly, if there's maybe 1 or 2 more people that join, I won't have a big problem with it on the 35% off special, but then I'm gonna have to close it off and I'm gonna have to leave it for the full price eventually later on. So if y'all want to go ahead and get that 35% off special and wait until June 1st, feel free to go ahead and sign up, or just wait till the beginning of the month and y'all can get it taken care of then, and then just message me if y'all have any questions. And so another thing, y'all, the YouTube membership page is available. It's a little bit cheaper than the Patreon page and the whole private trading group that comes with the Patreon sign up. But the YouTube membership is basically there for me to share my altcoin charts. It's there for me to share the status on the S&P 500 and what the charts might be telling me with that. And then also charts based on gold and silver. So I'll be doing periodically posting to my membership page. And we've already had a few people sign up for the membership subscription. So I just want to make sure that, I'm providing content to y'all. Usually it says that I can't really reach out to y'all and see what charts that y'all want to view, but the private analysis charts that I give my Patreon members, I will also share with the YouTube membership page as well. So you will still have access to my private charts that I share with my Patreon members. And then also what I'm thinking is that if you want to comment on one of the private videos that I post to the membership page, let me know what charts that you want to see, and then I will gladly do a review for you too. So this is another option for y'all. If y'all are interested and don't want to have to pay the Patreon price, then feel free to sign up for the YouTube membership that is available. And then also, guys, we're doing our next giveaway at 3,000 subs. So please go ahead, smash the thumbs up button, share this video. We need the video to get out there to everyone. And, make sure that you bring your friends along too. Comment down below 3,000 subs. Let me know that you want to sign up. And if you haven't signed up for the weekly newsletter, I believe it's the 3rd link in the description box. You're going to need to be signed up for this so that way you can qualify for the $100 giveaway. Once we do that $100 giveaway at 3,000 subs, I will message the winner through email or Discord. based on the information that you provide, and I will gladly send y'all the $100 in my favorite altcoin. So make sure that y'all get signed up for the newsletter. That is the only way to qualify for the giveaway. So make sure that you get signed up. There's a link in the description box, and then comment down below 3,000 subs, and I would really appreciate that, y'all. Thanks. Let's go back into the charts really quick. We're looking at our 2-hour time frame. You know, we can kind of zoom out. Maybe we are putting in somewhat of a stagnant money flow as of right now. It could be a lower high. We could see some Christmas tree patterns. We're not really hitting that overbought positioning once again just yet. Now these pumps could still send us a little bit higher. We really need to keep an eye on this 98.50 area. That is our next very strong resistance point as well. Let's move on into our 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame here had a nice buy signal down here too as well. Does look like a lot of these buy signals are kind of forming right now too. So we are kind of seeing a lower high on our blue wave here too. If we start to zoom out, this could end up just being a lower high with our green money flow as well, topping out at that 10K area. When we had the thickest part of our green money flow, and then now we're starting to put in lower highs on this green money flow. So even as we zoom out just a little bit more, we can always get a broader perspective of what these markets might be telling us. And guys, there's a lot of turmoil in the States right now. There's a lot of turmoil just globally right now too. So you know, can Bitcoin prove itself? I mean, that's really what we're asking ourselves right now. Is this the right time? You know, is this the right time when people are having to move out of a lot of their assets right now too as well? Is this the right time for BTC, for crypto, or are we going to have to wait a few more months, you know? And that's really the question. So this money flow here is just telling me that, hey, don't be too bullish, don't be too bearish, right? Let's move on into our 6-hour time frame. And so what I'm noticing here too is that we're also making a steady move up above our key EMA here too as well. Until we start to break bearish below that, you know, we could still see some more sideways movement or some more moving up patterns as well. But the fact that our money flow is still kind of rounding off, even on our 6-hour, it's just unsure of where it wants to go. This could be our little ride off to the side here of our zero pivot, where we're getting a lot of bounces from too as well, and maybe end up even coming back up to put in another green money flow. That is a strong possibility that we need to be aware of moving forward, and also considering that to the end of this symmetrical triangle, and then we'll have our big breaking point then. Let's move on into our 8-hour time frame. 8-hour time frame, money flow also still kind of rounding off. We are going back into that greenish area, putting in another red dot here too as well. So not even reaching that overbought positioning on our blue waves as well, just putting in somewhat of a lower high, another trigger wave to maybe send us back down a little bit lower. Money flow still kind of moving off to the side here just a tad bit. We're still seeing some bearish bullish counts as of right now. We had an extended bull count that has kind of ended with our close on our 13 here too as well. If we move on into our 12-hour, let's see what that might be telling us too as well. Our 12-hour time frame, also money flow kind of rounding off here just a tad bit. Something we need to be very cautious of, that even us moving into the end of this symmetrical triangle will most likely give us a retest of this zero pivot point with our green money flow, and to see whether or not we bounce from there or if we start to turn red. That is going to be a firm possibility too. We just need to be very aware of it. Looks like we're maybe ready to put in a red dot here on our 12-hour blue wave as well. Our sequential count is also giving us a 9 topping out pattern, a perfect 9 topping out pattern on our 12-hour, still indicating that maybe there could be an extended bull count here with another 1 forming, and a 1 forming right below that, topping out 9 sequential too. So we do need to be cautious of this as of right now, that there is an extended bull count that is kind of forming here on our 12-hour, but still, you know, I think I think I'd rather rely on market Cipher and our blue waves and our money flow kind of right now, and kind of take the predominance of that moving forward. Let's go on into our daily real quick. And then I also want to go over this stuff here. So guys, if y'all are interested, feel free to follow us on the Telegram channel. I do up-to-date articles on there, as well as up-to-date charts if y'all are interested in wanting to stay up to date with me and my announcements that I have going on, if I'm running any specials or anything like that with my trading group and the VIP membership, then you can stay up to date with me through the Telegram channel. So feel free to join the Telegram channel. Links down in the description box below. And yeah, stay up to date with us there. I apologize about all my alarms going off this morning. It has been a crazy weekend. We're starting to get back into the flow of things, but at the same time, there's a lot of chaos still going on around us. And, this year has been something else, y'all. It has been something else. So we're just going with the flow on these things. Join the Discord server if y'all do want to join the Discord server. The link's in the description box. Just make sure that you abide by the community rules and guidelines. When you click the link to be brought to that welcome page, read through the community rules and guidelines, make sure that you abide by them. And then also, if you become a Patreon member, I want to make sure that you read through those community rules and guidelines and you do abide by them, right? You are the last one to click that buy or sell button, that long or short button, and you just need to be aware of that. And then also making sure that you're just respectful to the people in the space on the Discord server itself. And then you can click that little green checkbox on the welcome screen, and you'll have access to the server. And then obviously the paid category, private category on the Discord server is for paid members only as well, and you can sign up through the Patreon page. And then also I use the TradingView premium plan. If y'all are interested, find the links in the description box. If you are using Market Cipher Indicator, I would at least recommend that you use the Pro Plus plan. And then actually in my private Patreon page, I tell you how to get this for 50 to 60% off. So there's about 12 to 15 different private videos inside of that Patreon page as well, that I teach y'all how to get the TradingView membership for 50 to 60% off if y'all are interested. So make sure that y'all check that out. And yeah, feel free to check out all those videos in there too as well. There's a lot of information in there. So looking at our daily time frame, we're still in a bullish count as of right now. We're still kind of playing out an extended bull count even on our daily too. So our money flow is still moving off to the side just a tad bit, but I feel we're in the waters of choppiness as of right now. We're putting in maybe a lower high on this trigger wave as of right now on our daily. We could probably draw a line here if we wanted to, just to say that we're putting in lower highs on our blue trigger waves as of right now. So something like that could be the case. Yeah, so we're just really I think we're gonna play out to the end of the symmetrical triangle, and we're really gonna get a big break from here on out. Let's go on into our 2-day and see what's happening. A lot of turmoil is building up right now. I don't know if y'all can tell, but there's a lot of buildup right now. Just with society in general, things going on in the world. So, based on, how this correlates with everything that might be moving around us, if they're going to super hyperinflate the markets, that's a firm possibility too. Or if Tether's going to inflate the markets, we could see that as well. It's just, I'm kind of in a unsure area as of right now. But, as we start to zoom out, even on these charts, this could just be another lower high with our money flow. Our 2-day is still making lower highs on our money flow. Blue wave probably coming back up to put in a trigger wave to send us back down even lower, maybe even a bigger wave lower. Honestly, this could be a huge wave lower if this does fulfill out. If this is a trigger wave to maybe consolidate us out into the end of this symmetrical triangle and then maybe push us lower, we still never dip below this key EMA here on our 2-day. So that could be a strong factor moving forward. Maybe we'll end up playing out the end of this extended bullish count and then see what happens there at the end of our symmetrical triangle. I do believe that we'll probably be in quite a suspense going on into this first week of June and maybe till the end of June. I do believe it will be quite a suspense for a lot of people, and we just need to be very aware and ready for whatever may occur. Our 3-day also looking very similar too. Money flow is kind of moving out to the side just a tad bit. We could end up coming back up to put in a green dot here on our 3-day as well. So we're definitely seeing a lot of sideways chop as of right now. We could push higher, but I do think that we're going to come out to the end of the symmetrical triangle and probably see what's going to happen from there on out. Let's move on into our 4-day, see what's happening. So 4-day also, money flow still kind of moving out to the side. We did have a red dot here that could turn green. It's a possibility, but we're really gonna have to wait to see how these markets want to play out. Our money flow is moving into that greenish still area. But that could be short-lived. It could be a nice little short-lived green money flow moving forward from there on out. Then also they're selling our 6-hour. Okay, so some sell signals kind of popping off right now too a little bit. We just need to be aware of that. Money flow is still moving down on our 5-day here too. We do have we're gonna have to wait to see how this confirms. We won't know until June 4th how this candle confirms here. If it's going to be a green one, that's a firm possibility. We could go back the other direction. We are putting in a green dot as of right now that we'll have to wait to see how it confirms. But I don't know. I feel that we're just in very choppy waters right now, and we need to wait to see how the end of this symmetrical triangle fulfills out, and then maybe trade based off of that too as well. Let's move on to our 6-day, see what's happening here. 6-day, we did have this 9 here. This is an imperfect 9, I believe. So we're gonna, it's a little bit different than where we topped out back here at 10.5K. And we'll just have to be very aware of that. But we haven't had signs of putting in a red dot just yet on our 5-day. But I do believe that that's coming relatively soon. And I think that as we start to make our way with our VWAP down below the 0 pivot point, we will get that red dot relatively soon moving forward. Let's go on into our 2-week time frame, I guess. Let's go into our weekly and see what's happening here. Weekly time frame, we have an 8 kind of topping out. And last time we had the 8 here, we continue to sell off too as well. So that's a firm possibility. Usually on our weekly time frame, we probably want to wait to see a red dot and then maybe make a move back down to the bottom side here too as well. Could just be a short-lived kind of little rally too. The sideways movement. Let's move to our 2-week here. Let's see what we got going on here, y'all. Okay, so 3 commas. I use 3 commas to make my own trading bots. If y'all are interested in creating your own trading bots, check out the link in the description box below, and feel free to sign up for 3 commas. Then also, if y'all just want to buy and hodl and you are a newer person in crypto, then make sure you have a Ledger Nano S or X for a cold storage device. Remember, not your keys, not your coins. Check out the links in the description box. And then also we use Bybit as a trading platform. If y'all do want to get signed up, use the link in the description box. And then also come over here, ask chat support how to access the testnet. It's like a 2-step process. They'll walk you through it. Super simple. So I highly encourage y'all to use the testnet first before you deposit your real BTC onto the exchange. And then Prime XBT is also another leverage trading platform. And then so is FIMX. Y'all can check both of those markets out if y'all are interested. Kind of moving through this relatively quickly. If y'all want to earn some passive income in the crypto space, check out Brave browser. And then also check out CryptoTab browser if y'all want to earn some passive income. And then follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Feel free to sign up, or feel free to find those links in the description box. Moving on into our 2-week time frame, very sideways chop movement, man. This overall 2-week is just telling us what's happening on these lower time frames, and things are unsure right now. We don't know what direction we want to go. We're moving into that red money flow. Are we going to continue out into that red money flow? We just need to be very aware of this moving forward. Let's move on into our 21-day as well, see what's happening here. Money flow still kind of rounding off even on our 21-day. Yeah, it's very interesting to see this right now. Maybe an extended bear count here too. We're at an 8 right now, so This is kind of interesting. I'm looking at this 21 day, and I know a lot of our Elliott waivers are still, somewhat of bears as of right now, but this was very interesting here. You got a 9 there, but our blue wave was moving down. That's so that was still indicating that there was some bearish momentum. Our Elliott waivers are still telling us, hey, be ready for a bigger move to the downside, maybe. So this extended bear count could possibly be that another move to the downside. Let's go on into our monthly time frame and then finish it off here with our monthly time frame. Still not much to be determined here. We are putting in a green dot as of right now, but like I said, it could be a nice little short-lived rally, maybe end up flipping red. We'll just have to wait to see. Well, actually, we'll get this monthly close by the end of the day, so we can see how this wants to play out, if it's going to, what the rest of June might have in store for us moving forward. I just encourage everyone to stay safe out there, and if y'all are trading, use proper risk management. If y'all do want to join us in that private Patreon trading group, feel free to find the first link in the description box. And then also I have the YouTube membership channel available too, where I will be posting my altcoin chart reviews as well. With that being said, y'all, thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the quick video. It's been a crazy weekend for me, trying to get back into the groove of a few things, since some businesses are starting to open up, but also at the same time, we got a lot of chaos and riots going on too right now in the city. So it's just a very interesting time. I've already heard that Chicago has put in a curfew as well, and I'm probably expecting that same thing to happen in all major cities and states relatively soon. Not that that's going to do anything, so I don't know why they're trying to implement that. It's probably not going to help anything. I think a lot of people are just fed up with everything right now, and yeah, 2020 is the tipping point of all tipping points. So with that being said, we're going to have to wait to see how these markets want to play out. If it's going to be that we stay bearish for the next month or so, and then maybe by the end of 2020 we start to rally, we're going to have to wait to see on that. So thanks for sticking around, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're doing our next $100 giveaway at 3,000 subs, so make sure that y'all comment down below 3,000 subs. And if y'all stayed around to the end of the video, comment down below 1 month chart, and I'll know that y'all really appreciate this information. I'll see you on the next one. CTO signing out.